Come join us as we take you on a trip from the practice pen to the show arena and let you listen in as top trainers prepare their students to compete in the Western industry's most exciting equine sport. And you'll learn what it takes to become a top weekend cutter.
Brought to you by Farm and Ranch TV.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV. You know, insurance is a daily part of our lives. We insure ourselves, we insure our trucks, we insure our trailers. Roger Peters Livestock Insurers is where you go. Roger Peters Livestock Insurers has been an agent for Great American Insurance for over 35 years. Remember, no vet checks up to $100,000, whether it's a private treaty sale or a catalog sale. Call Connie or Stacy at this number and get yourself some peace of mind and insure your performance horse with Roger Peters Livestock Insurers.
Howdy folks, welcome to Cuttin Up TV. I'm your host Morgan Emai. This week's episode will be brought to you by Farm and Ranch TV, the future of rural television. Watch what you want, when you want to watch it, for free. On several devices, including Roku, Amazon Fire, Chromecast, and Android. To find out more, just go check us out at www.farmandranch.tv. This week, tuning in to Montana. We're with staff trainer Scott Martin as he works with one of his clients from the practice pen to the show arena. Then we're going to travel all the way down to Florida to see one of our veteran staff trainers, Mr. Ted Sokol, as he works with one of his clients. But for now, let's head on up to Montana and visit with Scott Martin.
Scott Martin from Bellevue, Idaho, and this is my customer Becky Peterson from Jerome, Idaho. Becky and her husband Tim own a dairy in Jerome, and how long have you been cutting?
About 8 years now.
This is her horse. We call him Mitchie. He is a 4-year-old Derby horse, and she shows in the non-pro Derby, and we're going to work the flag and get him ready to go show. You ready to go work the flag?
You betcha.
All right. Go with that flag. Keep him up a little bit. Easy, easy. Put that hand down. One hand. Whoa. One hand. Whoa. There you go. Just relax. Just sit. Just sit and let him settle in. One hand. One hand, Becky. One hand. Becky. You got one hand on there? All right. Whoa. There you go. And sit. Good, there. Down. Good. Whoa. Make that switch, sit. There you go. Down. Don't be ready to ride him all the way every time. Read that flag. There you go. Easy. Sit back a little. Rate it down in there. There you go. Sit. Whoa. Good. Now squeeze. Good. Just sit and rock and switch. There, like that. Down. Whoa. There you go. Whoa. Good. Whoa. Whoa. All the way back. Don't lean. Get the other way. Whoa. Other way. Left. You got to get that body to the left. Good. Keep him up a little bit and just sit. Now slide to the left. There you go. And whoa. Good. Whoa. Slide to the left. Good. All right, let's quit right there. Good job. Just need to keep him up on this side a little bit more. Hit that stop, make that switch. He was a little fresh and a little wild, but that was fine. So he ought to be good. We're ready to go.
Yep, felt
All right.
good.
Thanks. Take it up. Get in that eye and you drive that cow up here. Come on. There you go. Now stay with it. Stay with it. All right, throw down. Sit and squeeze. Just move him around. Good, sit. There you go. Down, down. Come, stay up. Keep going, keep going. Hey, down, there you go. Push out. As soon as it turns away. There. Good. Okay, let's come on in here and take some more cattle. Little cow should be all right up here. Little cow up top there. Kind of with its head down a little in the middle. Purple tag. Good, wait. Easy now. Just hold on to it, hold on to it. Push up at it, push up at it. Hey, all right, drop. Keep, nice, whoop, squeeze. Good. Breathe that cow. Over here, good. Down, and switch. Sit. Sit. Come on, make that switch. Down. Down. Good, don't lean. There you go, right there, off. Hey. Put that hand forward and walk in there. Go to Brian. Roll some blacks. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Drive it clear. Drive it clear. Up. Not too wild. All right, clear. There you go. There you go. Good. Down. There you go. Whoop. Good. Good, Beck.
Thanks, Scott. Don't go anywhere, folks. Bluebonnets Feeds equine nutritionist Miss Jimmy Nichols has some news for you in our Horse Health Today segment.
Thank you for joining us on Horse Health Today. A question that commonly comes in is, how do you determine the quality of a feed? Is there any way to really tell that just by looking at a feed tag? And the answer is yes, kind of. I encourage people to look at the ingredient listing. Now, there are ways to list your ingredients. You can use an open label true name listing, meaning the ingredients are listed by their actual name. So that may be alfalfa meal, soybean meal, rice bran, beet pulp, etc. Now, there's another way to list ingredients, which is called collective terminology or byproduct listing. Now, byproduct listing basically allows the manufacturer to choose from a list of multiple commodities, and they can really put any of those commodities into the feed at any time. Now, the reason that that is a benefit to the manufacturer is it allows them to keep the cost of the feed more stable. So let's say we have grain products. One week that manufacturer may choose to put corn in the feed. Let's say corn prices go up. The next week they might, the Milo prices might be low. So they'll take the corn out and they'll put Milo in. Basically, if they're using the byproduct labeling, they can change those ingredients at will anytime they want to, and they don't have to tell the consumer. So at Bluebonnet Feeds, we choose to do what is called an open label, which uses the true name ingredient listing, not byproduct listing. And the reason for this is just because we know how sensitive the horse's digestive tract is. We know how sensitive they are to changes. So if the customer thinks they are getting the same feed every time, yet it's a byproduct labeled feed, that feed's actually going to be changing. It could be changing weekly, it could be changing daily even. With Bluebonnet Feeds and the true name listing, you know that you're getting the exact same feed, a consistent product that's the same every single time, which is going to help keep that horse's digestive system stable and consistent. Thank you for joining us on Horse Health Today.
Thanks, Miss Jimmy. Hope y'all got some valuable information there. Now we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
They can be your hobby, your business, or simply your best friend. At Bluebonnet Feeds, we understand how important your horse is. You see, we're horse owners too, and we believe in quality nutrition. So we aren't just manufacturing horse feed, we're carefully crafting every bag as if it were headed to nurture one of our own.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV.
Welcome back, folks. Now we're going to head back down to Florida as our veteran staff trainer, Ted Sokol, works with one of his clients from the practice pen to the show arena.
Hi, I'm Ted Sokol. I'm here today with my customer, Alan Parkett. We're going to work his horse a little bit and get ready to go to a show this weekend. Alan, how long have you been cutting now?
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years, right? And you kind of started out, you got yourself with that good old solid horse.
Good old solid horse. Doc was 18.
18, right? And then you've gone through and now you've got this horse. And how old is he?
8.
He's 8 now, right? And he is a cat itchy, right?
Cat itchy.
Yeah, and been doing good. Been getting real consistent.
We've been getting along.
Yeah, you've been in the area stands there. I mean, you're right up there in the stands for everything.
We're
and
trying.
Been doing real well with him, yeah. Yeah, and you're kind of using him this year too, because this is going to be your first attempt at the big futurity.
At the futurity.
In the
Right.
amateur.
Yes.
And that, yeah, so
Like
not only
3-year-old.
now are you showing him, but he's teaching you what you need to do a little bit, hopefully when we get west, right? Okay.
We'll see when we get there.
All right, but you ready to go to work?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go work a little bit. Now, bring that cow back out there. Slow down, take your time here. Get this cow set up right. Good. All right, now right there, Alan, you're feeling kind of turned up too soon? Right there, back him up, hold on to him, back him up. Right, step across there. Even right there, take him to the left if you have to. Back him up. Good, turn him to the left, Alan. Take a second. Keep him squared up nice and straight on those shoulders. Good. All right, put your hand back down for a second. Okay. Good. All right, now right there, good. See him want to start, see right there, he wanted to start to back up on his own a little bit, so he's trying to keep himself tight. All right, take a second, let's get another one. There you go. Good. Get him squared up, get him stopped. All right, put your hand down. That's the way. Right. Now right here, don't let your horse drop off anymore. Use a little herd leg, get the cow leg out of him. Make him just kind of hold his line here on this cow for a second. Right. Make him hold his line and back him up right there. No. Now, Alan, whoa. Alan, stop. Right there, you started to correct your horse. And then you went, oh no, I gotta let him cut. Slow down. Let your horse go ahead and be corrected. Just correct it, you're fine. You can walk back and get another cow. Slow it down. All right, now take a second, get it out past that other cow. Hold on. Wait, now move over there. Right. Good. Sit. Now stop him. Whoa. Back him up. Right. Whoa. Back him up. You don't have to get in a race. Cows get taken off, just slow down, just walk back in there and cut something else. Good. Take your time. Get around there. Now, stop that cow. Good. Okay, clear. Both feet. Both feet. Head it. There. There. Nice and square. See how he wanted to rock right back and back up a step? There again. See? Now you got him. Good. Head this cow a little bit. Make sure he does it every time. Right. Good. Wait on your cow. There we go. Sit. Good. Get a chance. Find that place. Quit right there. That's it. Make sure each time you quit, it's legal. Just get that in your mind. One thing that I liked is, and when we've talked about this, each time that you quit, you practice making sure it's a legal quit.
Right.
Okay, guys, for those that don't know, that cow has to be either perfectly standing still or moving away from you on at least a 45-degree angle for it to be legal. Anything else is a hot quit, which winds up costing y'all 3 points, okay? And so when you're practicing at home, it's always good to get comfortable in your mind that every time you do quit, where it is for it to be legal. Okay, good work. Horse finished up real good.
Yeah.
I'm backing up every time on his hind end. Ready to go show?
Ready.
Good, let's do it. You see her? Right here on top now. Come on now, be smooth and get it cut. Be smooth. And hold it out there. Hold on. Put your hand down. Now get out of him for a minute. Now kick him. Sit. Come, there you go. Come to me. Sit the other way, come to me. There you go. Sit. Good. Come on now, stay strong here. Right, get over there. All right. Whoa. Yeah. Brown, there's a brown cow. I've got a black cow over here by me with a white on its neck. No, come to me. Black cow, see it right there. The slick black cow's got white on her neck, right next to the gray cow. Driver, take her to the end of the arena. Hold her in the center of the arena. Up again, don't back up here now. There you go. Hold her in the center of the arena. Hold her in the center of the arena. Drop your hand. Drop your hand. Now let your horse get over there, right. Let your horse do it. Sit down. Good. Come on, get across. That's the way. Get across. Come on, get across. Good. Come on, get over there. All right, next time. Come on. Whoa. Good. All right, now we need to slow way down. Need to slow down, okay? Take a breath. All right. Take your time. I don't see anything up here at the moment, so we're gonna do a lot of shape. A lot of slow down right here. Maybe last cow over here on the corner. It's kind of the brown tinted cow. Get out of there. Now you need to push that cow up a step. Now back off. Let them clear the others. Hold it. Come on now, get between them. Drop your hand, there you go. Now come on, get over there. Get over there. Good, Alan. Good.
Era detergent once karate chopped a cocktail sauce stain so hard it sent it back in time. Era. So much fight, it's Chuck Norris approved.
You people are gonna do what we say.
I can't do this anymore.
This is what we always do.
Yeah, this whole do what I tell you stuff doesn't work for me anymore.
So what are you gonna do?
Something better.
Finally, One of the big wireless carriers is going to stop restricting people from getting what they want.
We're gonna miss you, amigo.
I'll be around.
Now your choice is simple.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV. Hey everybody, Kenny Emai, Business Development Manager for Farm and Ranch TV. Now available, Roku, Chromecast, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, our website, farmandranch.tv. Soon to be available by this Christmas 2017 on all your tablets and smartphones, Apple, Android, doesn't matter. You'll be able to see us any way you want. Farm and Ranch TV, the future of rural programming.
Hello, my name is Tracy Barton. I'm from Northridge Ranch in Pierce, South Dakota, and today I'm talking to you about bits. One of my favorite bits is what I call a correction bit. It's called a TTB correction. It's made by Ray Mayhew out of Paterson, New York. Ray has been a customer of mine as well as a sponsor of mine for the past 20-25 years, has supplied me with all my bits. And this is a special bit. It's not a real thin bit, it's a 5/8 bit. And the reason why I like this bit so much, if you get a bit or a correction bit with a real small diameter mouthpiece in it, a lot of times it's going to cut into that horse, or that it's going to make that horse root on that bridle a little bit or scare them. If you have a bit with a bigger diameter, a lot of times a horse will lunge into that bit and you lose that bite and you have to do a lot more tugging. So this is kind of the middle of the road bit, and it has a lot of feel to it. The reason why I say a lot of feel, you can take a correction on a really small diameter and you'll pull and nothing will happen, and all of a sudden you have a tremendous amount of bite. In this particular bit, with the Mayhew bit, the way we've got the shank swept back a little bit, you can pull it a little bit, you get a little bite. You pull a little more, you have a little more bite, or you can really pull a lot and then you can get your stop. This bit, it takes a lot to scare a horse in this type of bit, with this diameter bit, with this shank. I've had some corrections that I've used in the past before I met Ray Mayhew, where the diameter was really small and I would scare the horse, or a diameter was really big and I was tugging all the time and I lost a lot of feel in my horse. This particular bit accomplishes all that. You have a lot of feel on your horse, you don't scare your horse, and yet if you really need to stop a horse or it gets out of control, you're able to do that without scaring the horse at all. We have put inlay, if you can see the back of this, we have inlaid copper into the shank to help the horse salivate throughout the working process so that the horse's mouth doesn't become dry. I really like that concept. It really keeps the horse's mouth. We have a lot more feel in that horse's mouth by doing that, and the longevity of this bit, using it on a horse, far increases that of a bit that you can use for 1 or 2 days and then you've got to swap off. This particular bit I've been using probably for 25 years. I probably won over $2 million using this particular bit, and I'm very comfortable with this. It's a good transition bit from, let's say, a snaffle and a C bit, and you want to go to maybe a stiff bit or a clapper bit sometimes. This correction bit is a good intermediate bit in between there. We also have a bit that's built just like this, but it does have a square port that we use on the babies or the 3-year-olds when we transition from a snaffle to a C bit. Before we come to this bit, if we want to use this bit, we use that square port. So there's a lot of different applications with this particular concept of a correction bit. I also like the reins to be 5/8 reins. I don't like a real thick rein because it seems to me it's real heavy in my hand and I have to work harder to pull. My hands are kind of big, and a 1/2 inch rein is tougher for me because I feel like I'm having to grab trying to find the rein. So the 5/8 rein for me works really well. I like a chin strap, you know, a metal or leather. It really doesn't matter on this particular bit, because once you get it properly adjusted where you can put 2 fingers between the chin and the chin strap, you're going to have enough bite with this particular bit. The shanks, if you've noticed the shanks, they're not super long and they're not super short, they're just mid-range. Everything's mid-range on this bridle, and I like that because it's going to fit a higher percentage of horses versus a particular bit that's going to fit 1 or 2 type horses. And in my business, where we're riding 20 or 30 horses a day, I want to have a bit that's going to fit the majority of horses. Other than that, it's just a really good bit. And the thing I like about Ray Mayhew's bits is that if you do tear one up, and unfortunately trainers at times do tear up bits, that's talking a bit. My name's Tracy Barton from Northridge Ranch in Pierre, South Dakota. Thanks for watching Cuttin' Up.
The Talking a Bit segment is designed to let you know what trainers consider to be their favorite bit and what their uses are. Be sure and talk with your trainer to see what bit works best for you and your horse.
Thanks for watching this week's episode, folks. I hope you got some constructive information from our staff trainers, Mr. Ted Sokol and Scott Martin, to help you in the cutting pen. A special thank you to Farm and Ranch TV, the future of rural television, for free. Y'all just go to www.farmandranch.tv for more information and to watch this program and so many more on streaming TV. On such devices as Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Android, all from the comfort of your living room. Join us right here next week. We'll be here cutting up.
Let's dance. Dance, dance, cutting horse dance. To the left, to the right, cutting horse dance. Bounce, bounce, the cutting horse dance. Left, right, let's do it again. Dance, dance, cutting horse dance. To the left, to the right, cutting horse dance.
Be sure and go to Cuttin Up TV's Facebook page and like us.